Everything good. No. What do you exercise? No. Why do you exercise? Yes. Yeah, what is that? Yes or no? Okay. I think. What exercise? Calisthenics. Body exercise. You should do exercise. Yesterday's class. Anyway, it will hang. That's what we know about one, right? Yesterday also it hanged. See this, we were doing this thing and it hanged. Anyway, yesterday also we discussed modulus function. You were there, no? When we discussed modulus. Can you define modulus function? Yeah, so you don't say that mod of x, mod of, that is right. So it's not like mod of x is the modulus function. Of course, it's a modulus function, but the thing is, it can be anything, no? It can be just any function. This is actually modulus. This is the definition of modulus function. That any function, if you put mod, if it's a modulus function, that means if any type of input you give, it will give you a positive output. Whether it is negative or positive. That's what we have studied in modulus. Okay. So that's the only reason. And whose mobile is that? Let's keep ringing. Why is that? Last class also you just receive it. Is it alarm? Or receive it and tell that person to call later. Alarm. What alarm it is? You have to drink water, something like that. Open it. Hurry. Open it. I want everyone to get COVID. Because I am having COVID. Now, open it is fine. It is fine. You know, 1 meter distance with everyone. You also see everyone has taken it off, so you also take it off. All right. So we are not going to go further in this. Another way, what we'll do, we'll start to revise text because I think nobody was present here when we were doing sex. Okay, so let's do revision of sex. This so always we can continue. Okay, what is a set? What collection of numbers or objects? Like if I will give you example, this room is a set of what? This room is a collection of you, tables, for people and the this thing. Right? So it's this room is a set with collection of these objects. We have the objects. Right? Like take a forest as an example. Forest is also a set. It has trees, it has water, bodies of water or lake or river, animals, right? Different types of animals. That is it's a set like forest is a set, and we always represent a set using curly brackets. So we'll start like this, and we'll write like in for. What is this? Is this correct? What's the correct spelling of forest? Use. Trying to be smart. What is the spelling of forest? Let's. You have English exam. What is the spelling of forest? F-O-R-A-S-T. Like this. Is this correct? Is this correct? Huh? No, it is. Now it is correct. Now there is nothing. Okay. So we have animals, water bodies, or lakes or rivers, whatever you can say. And what else we have? animals and water and trees, right? So that means set is a collection of objects. So that's what sets is. Why? See, in sets we are also going to study Venn diagrams. And why do we study Venn diagrams? Given by John Lewis, it will give you a mathematical idea of collection of objects. That is sets. Mathematics, logical reasoning, logically we will be able to understand or we will be able to differentiate sets. That we can relate again to. Further again we can relate. Sets, it's a part of algebra. Set is a part of algebra. I know this. These are just very, but you should know what part it has. Mathematics will be having several parts, right? Calculus and the trigonometry waves, the computer different part. So how do we write, like, natural number is also a set, right? Natural number is collection of, what is natural number? What is natural? What do you mean by natural? Can you hear him? He's not with me. Can you hear him? No, say no. You should be a little louder. You should be frank with your friends. Okay. See, the thing is, I understand what you are going through, but it's okay. Let it out. Okay, just say whatever you want. If you want to abuse me, that is fine. But louder. I should be hearing, no, what kind of things you are telling me. The thing is, when you speak, you get confidence. It's not when you, if you have confidence, then only you'll be able to speak. It's not like that. Person who talks a lot, he'll be having, he'll be confident a little bit about what he's talking about. That is not the case all the time, by the way. Anyway, so natural number is collection of what? Positive integers, right? So what is natural number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 5, 7, right? These are all what? What is wrong here? Hari? 0 is wrong. Why? It's whole number. So natural, this is not natural number, this will be whole number. Hopefully everyone knows this number, right? So whole number is just from, we start from 0 and all the integer values. 0, 1, 2, positive integer plus 0 is your whole number. All positive integers are natural. What happened? Some spirit went inside. She did like that. I was scared for her. It's like Corona hit her. Please excuse my stupid jokes. And what about integers? What are integers? Integers usually we represent by z. As a notation, it doesn't matter. You can use I. It's fine. Integer is collection of all the integers, positive, negative, plus 0. 0 is also an integer, right? So all the negative 1, minus 1, 2, 0, 7. Anyway, all are what? All integers. These are all integers. So this is also a collection of numbers, right? Can you tell me any other type of numbers? You're smiling. Real number, let's right? Real number. We have been, I've been, keep on telling real number, yeah, right? In functions, real valued functions, we are studying the codomain is real and all those things. I keep telling, right? So what is real number? What is real number? Why you are laughing? Move your hand. Now tell me. And anything else? It can be integers. Rational number, integers are rational, right? So I don't want to put it like that as of now. Let's wait for it. Real numbers, I'll just, if in a statement, if I'm saying, that means all the numbers that you can write. Okay. All the numbers that, possible numbers that you can write other than rational numbers. Okay. Whenever there is a square root of -1, it's the imaginary. See, they don't want to revise sets. That's the reason. And please let me know. I have to be at some place at 7:30. So please, if the time is approaching that, please let me know. Don't worry, we'll be doing this. See, in normal classes, we'll be studying functions. If, and in extra classes, maybe you four can join the extra class. Okay. What? No. You have to come. What is this? Nowadays, this is no. Okay. Yeah. See, what happened? Why you are wearing drapes? Huh? You are shy person. Don't want to show your teeth. Is that fine? Not a problem. Then why you are wearing this? That's fine. Which school you are from again? Yeah, who cares? Anyway, definitely. Yes, sir. Which school you are from? Tell me. Huh? Alimony. Alvin. Alvin. Win. Tell me the spelling. That's what I'm saying, no? Alvin. That's what I'm saying, right? But why he keep correcting me? There is something is. Which school you are? Same school? Window. Okay. Tell me. Minto. Louder, man, louder. Brito. Printo. Huh? What school is that? Printo. What school? Louder. Louder. Brito. Brito. I have to go to school and talk to them about changing that. To keep something simple. Like DAB, right? DAB, that's it. See? I already said no, excuse me for my stupid jokes. But these are not stupid. I'll go to my school. Which school you are from? See, A and J. Again, three letters. A and J. Minto and Pinto, what you are saying, I don't get it. Why you are in that school? What is so good about that school? Why you are in DAV? Because small name. I understand that. Same goes with it. It's fine, no? Why don't you love? Why don't you? You are a little, what? I forgot the word actually. That's what I was trying to remember. But anyway, so real numbers are all the collection of all the numbers that we can. Like you said, rational number or irrational. Before we write real numbers. So real numbers will contain all numbers. Okay, it will have whole number. So whole number, that means all the integers are covered. And rational numbers are whole numbers, right? All whole numbers are rational, right? Rational number, how do we write? If rational number, so it's P by Q form, right? Any number that can be written it can be A by P also. That means it will have a numerator and a denominator. It doesn't mean that we have to write P and Q. Okay, and this is not the complete definition. Q should not be equal to 0. If Q is equal to 0, that means the number will not be defined. Okay, so Q should not be equal to 0. Same goes with functions also. When we are writing Q of x upon Q of x, that means Q of x should not be equal to 0. That's how we find the domain. Okay. So rational number that is written in Q by Q. Give me some examples of irrational. Not Q. Irrational number. Root 2 is an irrational number. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, it's your turn. Irrational. What is irrational? That cannot be rationalized. That is not a rational number. All are irrational numbers. Yes or no? See, again, he will be like, his pitch is going down every time. From next class, you'll sit here. Okay? No, you'll sit there at the back, maybe in that room. And you'll shout from there. Okay, so tell me any other irrational. What is irrational number? That cannot be expressed in P by Q. Like, have you something 2.23? means that will not be repeated. If there is a bar or something, that means it can be rationalized, right? That means if I put a bar over this, that means after this all the numbers will be 2 3 2 3 2 3. It will be something else, so it can be rationalized. It can be written in the form of p by q. Don't ask me how, because I also don't. Okay, it can be written in the form of p by q. So that's what is the rational number, and those numbers which cannot be written in terms of p by q, that like the square root of 2. Square root of 2 will never end. It is 1.4127, like it will keep going on. Pi is another irrational number. Okay. Root 3 is irrational number. Okay. Transcendental numbers, what do you mean by transcendental numbers? Okay, that is your homework. Find out about transcendental numbers, right? See, the thing is, you are not writing anything now also. You have just written sets on your notebook. Hide it. Hide it as much as you want, but you won't be able to hide it from yourself. I should be the poet. Anyway. So these are irrational numbers. Okay. So these are irrational numbers, and some of the examples of irrational numbers. Transcendental numbers, you'll find it as a video. Okay, what are transcendental numbers? Okay. Everything is there in the notebook. Last time I checked your notebook, it was empty. And believe me, I will tell you. Not today, someday. Okay, so this real number are, you can take union of all these numbers. Union means okay, we'll come to union and okay. So that's how, and sets can be represented in 3 or 4 different types, 4 different methods, like the tabular method, set builder form, in the interval forms we can write. Like if I'm right, see, set builder form is just a statement that gives you enough information to write what these numbers, what are the collection, what are the objects are. Let's take one example. Okay. So suppose okay. So write down. So I'm giving you some numbers. Okay, like this one, 1, 2, 3, 6. How do we write these numbers inside builder? Let's say inside builder form. This is which form? This is tabular form. Okay. When we write all the elements of a set, this is called a tabular form. Now this tabular form we can write in set builder form. Let's see how we get. There are many ways that you can write, like 1, 2, 3, and 6. You have to write a statement for this. Okay, so you can write this, yeah, exactly. See, this is always written like x. X will be means what? All the elements, these are represented by a variable x. Just wait. See, I when I'm explaining, don't write that. Just understand. X represent all the elements. This x will be valid for all the elements. So such that you have to define x there, so that all the elements will come. Okay, all the elements is defined. Okay, so we'll use some statements to define it. So x, the way we write set builder form is, this is x such that, this is read as such that, x such that x. And now you'll say, what is x such that x? It's full stop, like full stop. X such that, this we are defining x. Now what is x? X, you can write a number multiple of 6, factor of 6, right? It can be written as a factor of 6, because not just factor of 6 which is less than 10 or less than 11 or less than 7. You can write anything. No. What else? It's a factor, yeah, sorry. Because you have to write all the numbers, right? So 6 is divisible by 6. 6 is divisible by 3. 6 is divisible by 2. And 6 is also divisible by 1. Right? Fine. So write down x such that x. Write down in your own words what you will write. X is what I just explained it. She actually explained it. X such that x is the natural number which is divisible by 6. You can write that also, right? But that is also incorrect statement. No, divisor of 6. No, it will be a divisor of 6. Then it will be a correct. Then it will be correct. Means all the numbers, these numbers can differ. What these are all natural numbers, right? And they can divide 6. And you'll get a rational number. That's what we say complete divisor, right? So that's how we can write a statement in set builder form. So write down x such that x is a natural number, and natural number I will write capital M. Okay, x such that x is a natural number. X belongs to n also we can write. I'm just writing a statement here, so it's fine. Natural number, which is write down and a divisor of 6. Okay, so this is set builder form. That's how we are writing. So this is the statement. X is a natural number and a divisor of 6. Fine. This is the statement that we have to define. That's called set builder form. Okay, let's take some other example of set builder form. Okay, write down this one. Two, 3, 5, 7, 11. Write down the set builder form. I've already given you the tabular form. Write down the set builder form. Wait, hurry. Tell me. Prime number. You understood. How can you define 2, 3, 5, 7, and 11? They are prime numbers. So you have written that. Huh? Ashwin, how you will define this? These are prime numbers. Are you sure? So where is 1? Huh? Where is 1? 1 is also a prime number, no? Yes or no? 1 is the prime number, yes or no? What's the definition of prime number? Can't be divisible by any other number. That's what you're saying. 8 will. Yes, go on. What's the definition of? Okay, how do you define prime number? How you will define it? No. See, any number, let's say A is the prime number. So it will have two factors. It has to have two factors. One will be A and one will be 1. No other factors it will have. Like if you take example of 12, okay. So 12 has its own factor and it can be divided by 1 also. But 3 can also divide 12. 4 can also divide 12. 6 can also divide 12. 2 can also divide 12. Okay, so 12 is not a prime number. Now, why with 1, it can be divided by itself and it can be divided by 1. Then why is 1 not a prime number? It's not the prime number, right? Yeah. Why is 1 not a prime number? See, these things should be known. These things. I'm not here to teach you P by Q and yeah, tell me. Tell me. That we heard, no? Either it will be a prime number or a composite number. But why I'm giving you, I just defined a prime number. It has two divisors, right? So it will be divided by itself and 1. See, it is divided by itself and 1. Then why is 1 not a prime number? The answer is right in front of you. Any guesses? Just guess. I don't want you to. If you don't know the answer, I don't want you to tell the answer. Huh? See, the thing with 1 is, it is divided by itself and 1, and these two are the same number. And it should have two different. I didn't use the word here different, but a prime number, it should be divided by two different numbers. One is itself and one is here. It is divided by itself and 1, but both are same. Fine. That's why 1 is not a prime number. Got it? 11th standard, I'm teaching the definition of prime number. You can smile. There is no restriction. So how you will write this one? This one has set filter form. Again, you will start at curly braces. X such that X is a prime number. Can you tell me? Yes. Prime number such that X implies that X is lesser than equal to 11. Because 13 is again a prime number. You are just saying it's a prime number. So just a prime number is not a definition. Prime number is what? Again, 11 will be a prime number. 17 will be a prime number. Right? 11, 13 will be a prime number. So you are including those numbers also when you are not writing this last one. Okay? So this is the complete statement. X is some number. Getting currents. Electric shocks. What happened? Switch off the fan. X is that and X is lesser than equal to 11. Got it? Shall we do one? Let's practice. Yes or no? What is this? Don't make me shout, because I can shout, man. Okay. Let's take the easier example. 6, 10, 14, 18. Fast. Write in set filter form. Yeah. See. Do it. Just think about it. Just see what is common in all the numbers. Just think about it a little bit. Break it. See here. 6 can be written. How can you write 6? 4 plus 2. Fine. 10. How can you write? 4 into 2 plus 2 into 1. Can I write like this? Now 14 is equal to what? 4 into 3 plus 2. Can you see the pattern now? That means if this is X, X is equal to 4 times of a number n plus 2. Can you see this? Now you substitute n is equal to 0. What do you have? 2, right? But 2 is not 1. N is equal to 1. What do you get? 6. N is equal to 2. What do you get? 10. N is equal to 3. What do you get? N is equal to 4. What do you get? 18. That means first you can write it. So inside builder form you can. Also, Sunshine, you are there online.
I'm here, sir.
Why you are not replying, man? I didn't even know you are there. You didn't say anything. This is not right.
Sir. That's what, sir.
See,
No,
reply. You are just listening, no? Okay, I also
Sir.
don't know the definition of prime number. So let's not talk. So it will be x such that x is equal to 4n plus 2, provided n should be what? Should be greater than or equal to 2 or 1, sorry. It will be 1, my fault. Should be greater than equal to 1 and should be lesser than equal to what can be the maximum value of n? See this equation, see these numbers. What can be the maximum value of n? What's the meaning of this? N should be greater than equal to 1, that means n can be 1 or it should be greater than 1. Okay. So if n is equal to 1, if you put n is equal to 1, so 4 into 1 plus 2 is how much? 6. Tell me yes or no. 6. If you put n is equal to 2, you will get 3, 14, 4, 18. You don't have any other number, right? So n should be lesser than equal to 4. Fine. But still it is not complete. Why? Because we have to define n is a natural number. Okay. Close the bracket. So fast. Write down everyone. And you have to define n belongs to, this is a symbol of belongs to n, capital N. You can write like this. Or you can write the statement here, n is a natural. N is a natural number. Natural number. Okay. Either you can write this or you can write this after comma. Okay. Ashwin, understood? Shall we do one more? You understood now where you did, where you solved it properly. Let's do one more problem. Okay. I want answer from you, Sunshine. You have already done this. So I'm giving you a 1 by 4, 1 by 8, 1 by 16, 1 by 32, 1 by 64. Now it's similar to previous problem. Just try to get the pattern. You can already see the pattern, right? 4, 8, 16, 64. Just do it. 97. First we solve the problem, then I'll give it to you. Otherwise, it's fine. Okay? Solve it. Just first try to find the pattern. You just directly write down the answer. Find the pattern. If somebody is someone tell you something and you that is correct. So just try to find a pattern between 4, 8. 4 into 2 is 8. 8 into 2 is what? 6. 16 into 2 is what? 32. But how can you relate it to 1? Now, what is 4? 2 square. What is 8? 2 cube. What is 16? 2 to the power of 4. 2 to the power of 5. 2 to the power of 6. Right? So it is 1 of. Now I've said this much. If you want me to write down the answer, Sunshine, what is the answer?
Builder
We
form,
have
right,
done
sir?
this problem in class. Tell me.
Sir, in a set builder form, right, sir?
What?
So can you hear me, sir?
Yeah.
In
Tell me.
set builder form, is it right?
Yeah, set builder form.
Okay, sir. Sir, then x, so that such that x is equal to 1 by 2 to the power of n.
2 to the power
N.
n. And anything else?
Yes, sir. That's also, sir. And n belongs to natural numbers. So n, sir. Natural numbers and wait, sir.
Go on.
3. Sorry, sir. 2, sir. 2, sir. Not 3, sir. 2 is greater than or equal to
Greater
n.
than or lesser than?
Sorry, lesser than, sir. 2 is lesser than or equal to n, and n is lesser than or equal to 6.
Okay, correct. Okay, see here. This is 2 to the power of 5 and this is 2 to the power of 6. Is that fine? You can understand this thing. Now observe here. What are written? This is 2 to the power of 2 and this is all 1 upon, right? 1 upon all these numbers. So this is 1, can be like 1 upon 2 to the power of n, where n belongs to natural number because you cannot just write this. This means what? This means 2.2 is also included. If you are writing n belongs to natural number, that is all the integers can come. Or you can also write, you don't have to write, if you don't want to write this, you can also write integers instead. Okay, so that is also correct. Even if you are writing z, that is also correct. Because you are already defining n is greater than 2 and lesser than equal to 6. 2 to the power of 6 maximum value it will take. You understood? Hurry. What? Yes, sir. Why you are not telling the answer? Understood? Next time you bring one with fat stick and that long, it should reach Ashwin. Okay. If he's sitting there, bring that long. This guy also. Sham. Why you're not? You're getting it or not? Shall we do one more problem? This time will you be able to tell the answer? Okay. Just try. Let's see. Okay. Don't expect me to give same problems. If you're expecting them, then you're stupid. Got it? Done. This is the last problem, by the way, on set builder. What is this? Street. Nidhi. Hari. Doing. How much time you need? Sunshine.
Thanks, sir.
Tell me the answer. Somebody, please tell me the answer. Achha, do you see anything common in these numbers? Huh? Oh,
They are all prime numbers.
everyone. Yes,
Sir,
sir.
they're all prime numbers.
They are all prime numbers. Okay, good. See, they don't have any other factor, right? 23 cannot be divided by any other number. 29 cannot be divided by any other. 51, 37, 41, 40. So these are all sets of prime numbers. For which, what? Now to write down the complete statement. Write down. Sunshine, tell me the complete statement. Hari, what you will write? If you guys will do like that, I'll sleep here. Ashwin, just see, tell me what you can write here. Yeah. Sham.
Sir, can I
Wait.
tell
Wait. These are all prime numbers, right? Yes. X such that X is a prime number where X is greater than equal to 23, lesser than equal to 43. You cannot, I can't believe that you cannot. What is this? Don't do that again. Ashwin, you understood? You are understanding? Sham. See, this is from beginning. This is what I thought by this time I will just finish off sets. But we are doing only set builder form. It's you who need to practice, not me who have to do all the sums. I cannot do that. Okay, let's move on. So another form of writing real numbers, especially for real numbers, is interval form. Write down interval form. Interval form. Okay. Sunshine, I hope you have some ideas of interval form. You are not taking test, so you must be very proud of yourself. See, he just disconnected the call because now I started scolding him. He said enough for the day. Okay. See, intervals we are only going to write for real numbers. Okay, for real numbers. All right, only for real numbers. How we will do? Just see here. This is called small bracket or parenthesis, right? You know about this thing, don't you? You know these things. So this is called open interval. Open interval. That means whatever number, whatever interval will be will always will form in an ordered pair, not exactly in a form of not ordered pair. I'm sorry. Yes. Yeah, because interval is all the numbers that belong in that particular interval. Okay, like I'll just give you example. So suppose this is the real axis in X, right? You know this thing. Don't say that you don't. This is the real axis, right? So this side is right side usually it is positive. This side is negative. That's what we have to do. So if we have to put 0 here, then only left side of 0 is all negative numbers, real numbers, and this side is all positive real numbers. Okay. So suppose you have an interval you have to write between A to B. Okay, it can be anywhere. Let's say write C here, let's write D here. It doesn't matter. Okay. So when we are writing open bracket A to B, let's say that. What was the meaning of this? The meaning is all the numbers that is in between can be and A and B are real numbers by the way. Okay, like 1 and 2 or minus A will be negative because it is this side, that side of 0, so it is opposite. Anything lesser than 0 is negative. Fine. Anything greater than 0 is positive. So 0 is a positive number or a negative number. Louder. Neutral. Proton, electron, or neutron. Okay. See, it's we cannot just directly say it's a neutral number. By definition, it can be positive, negative, or neutral. Okay, so let's not. We are not here to discuss 0, but as of now, let's study 0 as that it does not belong to either. It is not negative, not positive. That's how we will understand. Okay, so 0 in the middle. All right, Sri, Lily. So A and B are real numbers. Let's say A. So A will be negative here because it is this side of left side. The meaning is you will include A. Like I'll just give you one more example. Like -5, 0 will be here in the middle. let's say 6. Okay, when we are writing -5 to 6, this means all the numbers in between this 0 and -5 and 6. That's how we represent an open interval. That's how we represent open interval. Okay, all the numbers in between -5 and 6. It can be 0.000001. Okay, it can be any number. Like, see, if you can write any number on the real axis, how many numbers are there in the equation? Like, how many numbers there between 0 and 5? How many numbers are there between 0 and 5? Some. How many numbers are there between 0 and 5? It can be anything, right? I just don't want to repeat it. It can be anything, 0.001, 0.5. Huh? Thank you. See, the thing is, I don't want to leave in the middle, so I'll get scolded by that person. Let's say that. But let's carry on. Really, I don't want to get that. Anyway, so when we are writing open interval, that means we are not including -5 and 6, but all the numbers between -5 and 6 will be considered. Now there we have this is called closed bracket. Okay, closed bracket or closed interval also. Okay, closed interval A to B. That means if we are writing -5 and 6, so closed interval, that means we are including 5 and 6. Okay, -5, 6. So we are including, and we will darken the circle. That means we will take -5. And but with all the numbers in between -5 and 6. This is the funda of open and closed interval. Okay. Now let's do one problem. Just type what problem. So just write it. Okay. You got it or not? Just write down this one. I'll draw the real axis. I'll draw the real axis and understand this thing. Is this correct? Okay, write down this in interval form. Okay, wait. So -3 is smaller than -2. First, we write the smaller number. Then we write the which one is that? -6 smaller than -2. First, we write a smaller number. Then do I have to tell you this is? I don't get it. Why you are doing this? -3 to -2.6. Now -3 is having closed interval, so we'll put this, and it is having open. As simple as that. Now the case of infinity. Infinity will either it is -infinity or +infinity. We'll always put open bracket. Why? Because we don't know what is the value of infinity. Okay. This is also means all real numbers. This means all real numbers. Okay. From minus infinity to infinity, we are taking all numbers. That means all the real numbers. Got it? So we'll end up here today, and we'll continue in next course. Try to get extra class, ask Raghav before we start the actual class. Hopefully, what you do tomorrow, I am free Thursday. So tomorrow you can ask for extra class, or Friday maybe. Friday, do you have an exam in school? Friday, can you come on Friday? Tomorrow also you come? Friday you have chemistry exam. Okay, so tomorrow let's not have. I think you are okay with this interval and all. I'll just keep these coordinates. What you can do, you can skip the class tomorrow, and I'll be taking extra classes for you guys. Tell Raghav to schedule extra class tomorrow. Okay. What time your school ends? Yeah. Huh? 3:30. Yeah. 4. Same school. No, that is 3 letters. Yours is so I don't know. I forgot. Anyway, so what time you have physics class? 5:30. 4 o'clock I have another class. 5:30 to what time you have physics class? 7. Morning, can you guys come early morning? Yes or no? See, it is you guys who need to finish. So don't look at me like that. Are you guys stupid? No, right? I don't think so. Because you are in 11th standard. Studying here, you are not stupid. So don't act like one. Tell me yes, no, you have to take class. No, I don't have to force you guys. Okay. If you don't want, it's fine. We'll be, because from next Monday onwards, we'll be continuing with functions. I cannot take everyone again with all these things. We have already finished these things. Okay, we have done these things in detail. Okay. Only you 4 guys haven't done it. Because you were not there, it was not my fault. It's not like that, okay, you are not there, so that's why I'm finishing. Anyway, do one thing. Get your class scheduled, not Saturday, Sunday, I'm completely busy. I don't know. Thursday you can do it, but again, you are behind in all subjects, chemistry also, physics also, right? Okay, anyway, but I don't know why I think you guys need a little more help with mathematics. If you won't understand this real numbers and also how you will be performing physics, everything what we are going to study in functions, that you will see that you are studying in motions and everything. The motions only 2 graphs will be studied. But have you understood how to draw graphs? Just go and if you have time because you have exam. Right? Saturday, Sunday, do one thing, practice some graphs. I'll give an assignment for you guys on drawing graphs. Try to do that. Take help of Google. Take help of Google. See why, don't just directly get the answer and just see what's the prediction, what's the use of this graph and everything. Okay, when you are taking help of Google. Anyway, yeah, that's all. Okay, Sunshine, I'll see you whenever the next class is.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, you don't have to attend that extra class, okay? I think you were
Sir.
already present in all these classes, so don't
Sir.
attend that. Okay, bye bye.
Sir.
Yeah. Tell me. Listening. Hey, I have your pen. Don't worry, I won't see you. I'll just ask you. Can you please give me? So thank you very much. Okay. You want to take photos? Take it. You have some doubt? No, not in chemistry. I know I will honestly, I want you to study. Not a little. You have you see, especially you have to work hard. You get out of your exam. So please don't do that. I think it's 2 minutes. Not doing that. You have to take care of yourself.